Good evening, everybody. How's everybody this evening? It's got very cold and wet and windy here in Donegal. It was a lovely morning. This afternoon, battering down with rain. The wind's picked up, so it's not very nice here at all. How's everyone doing this evening? Hi to anybody who's lurking in the background, and hi to anybody who's watching the replay of this. You're all very welcome to the stream. Hope you're all keeping well. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you're new here. Right, what have I been at? Over the weekend, I got some wiring done. So I got this board and that board wired up. I got the DCC concept modules in. So now the points on here are DCC controlled. I have a little issue that started today with this point here. Point's flicking over, but the frog priority isn't changing. So I don't know whether that's a fault with the unit or what's gone wrong. And of course, it's on that board there, which I can't get to because it's up against the wall. So if I can't reach around and see what's going on, I'm going to have to lift this board back out again. That sounds like a job for the weekend. Let's have a look at the chat, see who's in tonight. I'll go back as far as I can. First one I've got here is Tom, Houston Model Railways in. Good evening, Tom. Elizabeth, Turco 00 Railways. Elizabeth, good evening. Dion Moore. As he's saying there, I think I've watched most of your videos now, Mark. Also, the issues of wiring with fish plates, so much easier getting the hang of thinking like an electrical engineer. Flymo Chairman's in. Hi, Flymo, how you doing? Gonna have to, any other mods on here gonna have to help Flymo out tonight because I believe he is working off his phone tonight because his internet's gone down and he's not feeling 100%. So get well soon, mate. Colin Wilkes is in. Good evening, Colin. Here we go. Else we got Dara's Locomotive Shed. Chris Valley 56. Good evening. Who else we got in? Hot Dog Pilot Andy. Good evening, Andy. How you doing? Oh, Simon Trains Model Railway Showcase. Let's see how long it takes for Donegal tells me to leave. You're always welcome here, Simon. Digger Evans is in. Hi, Digger. How you doing? Going through the chat, everyone saying hello to everybody. Got any questions or anything? Pop them into the chat. I'll see if I can answer them. Summer Breeze Model Railway, John and Holly. Good evening, guys. How you doing? Oh, Clive's in as well. How you doing, Clive? Mick92. Evening, folks. Hope you're all well. Just popped in before going out for a family birthday meal. Oh, very nice. That reminds me, tonight the live stream might get interrupted by a burger because a local takeaway that's been in the town for 33 years, many a drunken night ended up in there getting chips after a night out, is closing. It's his last night tonight. So tonight for dinner, we've ordered food from there. And of course, because it's their last night, they're absolutely jammed. So I might be chomping on a burger later on through the live stream. Jim, quite a few people on tonight. He must be popular. I don't think I am. Peter Gills, good evening. Is that Gills or Giles? How do I Giles? I say hi, Peter. How you doing? Very welcome. It's good to have some new names in here. People appearing in the chat. So if you got any questions, pop them in. We're all a friendly bunch. I'll try and answer them. Anyone see my Puma? Who else we got? Oh, New Model Railways in. Good evening. Joshua W6 Gaming. Good evening. Ironville's in as well. HH and Express Model Scale Trains. Hi. How you doing? Hi. Hope you're keeping well. RGJ Trains. Oh, here we are. Robin Grace. Stream will go downhill now. Oh, Federton's in as well. Good evening, Brian. How you do? Hi. The ads are getting longer. Yeah, the YouTube are doing something with the ads. Let's actually put it down on the 4 screens. You don't be looking at my ugly mug all evening. They're doing something different with the ads from May. I don't usually put mid-roll ads in, but I find that YouTube are putting them in anyway. So I think they're changing it. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure it'll go smoothly. And there won't be any problems at all. Who else we got in? Anybody else? Oh, Josh was bowling today in lane 7. Did you win, Joshua? Colin Wilkes, I think I said hello to you, but hello again if I didn't. Bang, got your junction, Carl Brand. How you doing, Carl? How are you keeping well, sir? Can't help there, but plenty of spanners here. Ironville, my baseboard and frame finally complete. Track laying will begin. Going to do my double owner track around the edge first. It's going to be a big learning curve. First time in my modeling life. Ooh, very good. I know, just some humor from last week's stream. Yeah. Yes, going through the chat. There's a lot of chat tonight. Everyone's saying hello to everybody. March West Junction, Andy, good evening. How you doing, sir? Are we keeping well? Rob got caught in for a car shift, so it's me who always behaves. Any new tights? No new tights. I haven't got any ladders in my current ones, and I need them today to keep me warm. Let's see who else is in. I'm still boycotting the unskippable ones that are over 10 seconds after what happened to Unlucky Tug. Oh yeah, he got demonetized and everything, didn't he? Burglar 75, Ian, good evening, sir. How are you doing? Working on an aircraft model this evening. Oh, I don't know if we can let you away with that. Is it at least 176 scale or? Dimble, we did do darts. Huh? You may notice that the bottom two lines are running as well. There's, of course, yeah, derail. Why don't you? Actually, are they still running? There should be a 37 and a 25 running around on the bottom. Yep, they're still going around. Did anyone see my blooper short yesterday when I did an unboxing and the shunter fell out of the packet? I did not. I did well not to swear on it. Well, I've sworn on here plenty of times. Finit and old Brian there's got all the bloopers. Let's see. Sometimes when some of these carriages go over the double slips, they derail. And oh no, that's one with the fine wheels on it. It's usually the ones with the the big plastic wheels on it, which I am swapping out for most of them. I haven't, but spent all shift last night dropping and bumping things. That's not good in your line of work, Grace, if you're dropping things. When won't be in the back of your ambulance? Does anyone know if the GNER Class 91 comes with 3 or 4 headlights on the power car? Mine seems to only have 3. Anybody? Anybody know? Lyndon was the one who said to put the blooper up, so it's him you can blame. It's always fun to put bloopers up. I used to put them up at the end of my videos. If I do a decent one now, I do add it in every now and again. Every so often I hear a clang of something, and it sounds like something derailing. Yeah, so I can't run anything on the outside loop tonight because that point is playing up. Because when you flick it over, it changes, but the frog priority doesn't change. So if it goes over, it shorts out and the whole thing stops. Yes, it's a 172. Might be used for the RAF Ballykelly diorama where the Coleraine dairy line crosses the runway. Oh, very good. Finnerton, don't think changing your name helps to get rid of subscribers. Might slow it down as they can't find you. James Wally, good evening, James. How are you doing? I visited the Hobby Goblin this week in Stoke. If you get a chance, go visit it. I was, hang on, when did I go? What day is it? So I mentioned this last week. Was I in Dublin? Yes, I was in Dublin on last Thursdays because I came back and doing a stream. I can't remember I mentioned it, but I went to the Model Railway Museum. That's in Malahide in Dublin. I've done a video on it. That'll actually be out this Sunday on Donegal Dad Days Out channel. So when it comes out Sunday, I'll post links up on the usual Facebook and oh dear. I'll post links on usual socials and on the post tab on YouTube. Raymond Legs, good evening, Raymond. Jennifer Foster McDade, hello. Did you get logged on to Disney? That's my daughter. She's emailing me earlier on for the Disney Plus password. You know, I've been a model railway man now for nearly 2 months. Started off with a small board. Happy days. This evening and weekend, the board is finally 14 feet long by 5.5 inches wide. Lots of work to do. Yep. Don't rush it. Enjoy the work. There'll be parts of the model railways you don't like doing. Like a lot of people don't like ballasting because it's tedious, very tedious. Although, if you see my ballasting videos, I've got that ballast vacuum attachments that I got from Bricks Hill West. Makes ballasting a breeze. Oh, there's a knock at the door. Yes. Here's my burger. Thank you. So this is the last time I can have a big 4 from Donegal Town. This is the very last one. It's our closing tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take my mic off and put it over here because you don't want to listen to me chomp. So talk about yourself while I get messy with sauce and stuff on them. So make sure I got a napkin to clean myself up. Let's see what it looks like. It doesn't look anything like a picture of the restaurant. You know, we have this model, other model railway live streams, burger eating. Yeah, sorry, anybody who's just been local burger restaurant that I always used to go to. Last night, closing night, which is why I'm eating this burger. It's my last chance to have one. It's such a good burger. Like 2 meat patties, nice burger sauce, lettuce, onion. I'm starving as well because I've been waiting all week for this. Oh, I see Maura's in. How you doing, Maura? We'd like to receive a full review of the food. Once it tastes better, such a video about it. Oh, Herman's Road Pete's in as well. How you doing, Pete? Oh, it's not my last ever burger. Oh, Ewan's as well. How you doing, Ewan? Last ever burger from Four Lights in Donegal tonight. They do have other restaurants in Donegal, but it's just the one in town is closing because the people who are running the franchise are just retiring. I don't know, because it's the last one, but it damn, it tastes good. Sorry, guys. A lovely burger, but they are messy to eat. Right. First, need a swig of Dr. Pepper now. I hope it doesn't give me hiccups. I don't know how much of that you heard because I didn't have my mic clipped on. Right. Normal service has resumed. Thank you very much, guys, for bearing with me. Now, where did I put my phone with the chat on? Right, so hi to anybody who came in there. I'm just going to take the chat down to the bottom. Sponsored by Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Oh, Leslie's in as well. How you doing, Leslie? Hi to anybody who came in there while I was eating that burger. But as I just said, that was the restaurant, the burger joint in town is closing down after 33 years. It was my last chance to have Four Lanterns Big Four burger. So I see Brian come in there as well. Route 7, Robbie, good evening. How are you doing, Steve? Didn't even savor the burger for the last time you saw it. Yeah, I don't want to. You don't come on here to see me eating a burger, or do you? is that a new thing? Watch Donegal Dad eat a burger. Right, let's use the old mug to put the Dr. Pepper in. So a bit more civilized. Don't forget to check out the train set shop. I think Brian's a mod on there. He can put a link to it up. Let us know whether it's been updated or not. Oh. The trouble is, when you eat food like that, it doesn't matter how many napkins you have, your hands still feel greasy. Yeah, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Subscribe if you're new here. Got any questions? Pop them into the chat, and I'll see if I can get around to answering them. Oh dear, don't need Rob. Mine went there in that comment. It's about it. What? I missed that now, Grace. What did you say? Oh, you swallowed it. Yeah, I didn't click with that one. Oh, Grace, you are. You just collab with Donegal Dad Rail and Donegal Dad does dinners in one go. Oh, yeah, all's good with me, Steve. Done some work on the layout over the weekend. Won't be doing any this weekend because I have to go to Dublin tomorrow, and then I'm in Galway Monday. So I'll be traveling over the weekend. There we are. Grace has put it up, the train set shop. Check it out. Oh yeah, also a few weeks, but we have new mugs. I did see the new mugs on, it must be Facebook. You'll need to put a burger recipe on Donegal Dad Does Dinner. I actually do sometimes make my own burgers, and I've actually got one of those little presses for making them as well. I didn't say anything. It was Flymo. Yeah. Oh, Arnville's been bowling. Has got his own bowling ball. 250 quid. Is that how much a bowling ball is? If Mark takes over the place, then he got to work. Funny, she did actually work in there. She obviously her last night was Sunday night, but yeah, she did actually work for them. She was actually the person who made the burgers on the weekends. Of course, she's out of a job now, but luckily enough, she's starting a new job on Friday. Well, there's some link up to my cooking channel. I haven't actually put a video up on that in a while. Did the burger come by train? No, came by motor car because we don't have any. The most trains we have in Donegal is what you see on the layout here. Leased by train. We got Grace talking about bowls. Yeah. Pico are taking over Harbour and Hobbies in Edinburgh. Oh. Cajun seasoning burger. Oh. Mark, are you in town on Tuesday? We'll be passing. Yeah, I should be on Tuesday. I said I'm in Galway on Monday. I'll be back Monday night. So yeah, I should be here Tuesday, Brian. You can actually pick up those trains, the locals that are here, because they've all been serviced. So they're here to be picked up. Current owners want to retire. Yeah. Well, at least they're retiring and passing the business on, so that's a good thing. Tom, that reminds me, I did respond to your email today. It was like a week late, but if you're about to help just for a few hours to cover it while I try and film some of the layouts or get a spike to eat or something, I will have two of my daughters there to give me a hand. Nick from Rule 1 Model Railways. He's going to be coming up. He's going to give me a hand as well. I'll have one of my fellow directors is coming one of the days to give me a hand. So I hope enough. Find out today I'm going to be in Hall 2. So I'll have the Inver layout, the layout I built for Modeler's Corner, the winter layout, my 6x4 layout, and then Ian, who's bringing his Thomas collection, will be running his stuff on the 4x4 layout. So I'll have 5 layouts there. Now the winter layout and the Modeler's Corner one, they're on shuttles. They just got them down all day quite happily. Ian's gonna, with his son, is gonna keep an eye on the 6x4 because that's beside them. So it should work out okay, hopefully. Oh, Mick's off. Okay, take care, Mick. Catch you again. I hope your wife had a good birthday. Yeah, she did. She had a good day. One of the reasons I'm going to Dublin tomorrow is we're having a night away in a hotel that she wanted to stay in. So we're going away for that. And then Saturday, if the weather's decent, we'll probably go to Dublin Zoo. Oh, Mav's in the house. How you doing, Mav? Bowling balls, Mark. God, not me, twist. I didn't know. You were just saying about balls, Grace. I didn't say anything. Moneybrook Junction. Good evening, guys. How you doing? Dirty weekend at the zoo. Right. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for me, guys. I don't know whether the chat's frozen or if I've just actually reached the end. Let's make sure I have got all messages. The end is here. So, what have I got running tonight? The Irish Rail Class 121, that's the orange loco going around, pulling a couple of Mark III coaches. I got a Class 57 DRS livery going around, again pulling some Mark IIIs. I think there might be a Mark IV in there as well somewhere. 37 red stripe, grey livery, pulling again a couple of Mark IIIs and Mark IVs. Going around on the lower level is Class 25 and another 37. The Archer Loop, as I said, I can't use because I've got a problem with this point. It worked. Tested it all before I put it back in place and it worked fine. It was working a day ago, so I had stuff running around it. But when you change the point will change, and then usually you hear another little click, which I presume is the internals changing over the priority. You get it changing it one way, but not back the other. So I don't know what the problem is. Who didn't hit the thumbs up? Come on, hit the thumbs up for me. Share the stream, guys, and subscribe if you're new here. So you got any questions, pop them into the chat. You mean bowling balls aren't made of oil sweets? Oh, Mav's uploading his latest episode. So if you aren't subscribed to Mav, get over there. Right, if I could find my little tester, because oh, there it is. I'm just going to put that down a minute. Because if I go accessory 9, which is that point, can you see that point on that camera? Yeah, you can. So even though it's going straight, this side is powered. And if I throw it, you see, so now when I throw it back, those lights you can see, if you can see them, should go off, but they don't. And this bit remains dead. And of course that's powered for this side. So if you put a train over it, it shorts. And with the other points, when you throw them, you hear the click, the thud of the solenoid. And then there's like a little click afterwards from the unit. But you don't get that. So I don't know what's going on. I might fire off an email to DCC Concepts, see if they have any issues. It might be just a case I have to reach in there and reprogram it again. Hit the like button, guys. I know Liam Neeson, and he will find you with his special set of skills. Liam Neeson says he's quitting action movies, but 99% of his upcoming and in-production movies are action thrillers. Yeah. Guessing it's Lucky Strike that we're talking about rolling balls tonight. Okay, this is the time I split. Oh, dear. Midsummer and Scale, good evening. Mark, hi everyone in the chat. Sorry, I didn't reply to everyone in the chat. Side effects of chemo drugs make it hard to read chat. Don't worry, mate. You just concentrate on getting better. John Blast, good evening. That's a name I don't think I've seen in here before. In particular set of skills and balls. Very windy here tonight. Just heard it. Yeah, it got very windy here this afternoon. Lovely morning. The sun was out, blue skies, and then it must have been about 3 o'clock. Actually, it was just before 3 because it was just before school pickup. Clouded over, grey, dark. Rain started pelting down. The wind got up. It's been like that all evening now. Anyway, I'm out of Dr. Pepper. Time to crack open the old Fanta Lemon. How's all the cameras coming through tonight? Oh yeah, that's refreshing. Right, going off chat for a sec, doing some filming. I'll be playing so I can add links. Okay, Grace. Is that for your OnlyFans, is it, Grace? Yeah, sponsored by Fanta Lemon. It should be sponsored by, yeah, Fanta Lemon and Dr. Pepper. Nearly got hit by a loco. Over to Junction. Tony, good evening. How you doing, sir? A college student got caught with a love doll, so he set it on fire and almost burned the dormitory. Oh, Chris has got 10 days off, so he's on the cider. Ooh, what's your cider of choice? We weren't supposed to say. Yeah, the chat, it seems to be one of those bugs with YouTube. The chat just sticks. Grace doesn't need OnlyFans, she has all of us. Oh, Valerie's in the house. Hi, Mark. How are you? I'm currently in. Oh, that's nasty, Valerie. We'll get well soon. I hope they're looking after you there, Valerie. I did a minor mod to a loco today. 20 minutes looking for tools. 2 minutes opening loco. 30 minutes looking for the bit that pinged onto the floor. 2 minutes doing the mod. Yeah, but that spring I lost a couple of streams ago that ended up on the floor. I did actually find it. I love the upload you did recently, Tony. You made us both smile. That's the big question. Yeah, understand each other. Yeah, I seen a couple of your uploads. I thought they were actually quite good, Tony. So you're beside us. Oh, no, am I, Valerie? Oh, that's it. I'm going to get onto them and ask to be moved. Only joking, Valerie. Yeah, I didn't actually look to see who was. I just looked to see where I was because we got Inver in the corner, and then 4 other layouts in the sort of center bit. So yeah. So, you know, why take 1 layout to a show when you can take 5, you know? Tim Maslin, good evening, Tim. How you doing? I don't think I said hello to you. I think you might have been in earlier, but I might have missed you. No problem, Tony. Tony, did you paint your backgrounds on your layout? That's from Tim there. I have a magnet I wave over the floor, picks up the metal bits quite often. That's a good idea. The good banger air will fix those clots. 5, I thought it was 4. Well, it's Inver, Modeler's Corner 1, the winter layout, my 6x4, and then the one that Ian's, you see Ian Donaldson on there, he's using my 4x4 for his Thomas collection. So it's actually 5. So Ian's going to look after, obviously, the 4x4 with his Thomas stuff, and the 6x4, and then the Modeler's Corner winter layout, they run on shuttles. So they'll just need to keep an eye on, give them a nudge if they stop. Black plastics on it. Yeah. Oh, you're going to go as well, are you, Tim? Ivo Van Zon, good evening. I don't think I said hello to you. Hope you're keeping well. Oh, excellent, Valerie. Yeah, it'd just be sort of keeping an eye on things, because once I set things running, they should be okay. It's the Inver layout that you actually have to stand and operate because it's an end-to-end layout. Everything else is shuttled or a tail chaser. It's just the Inver, really you need, with Inver, you need 4 people operating it, really. 1 at either end, 1 in the middle, and then 1 person to talk to people. What progress have I made on my layout? Well, I was just saying there, last weekend, I got this board wired up and this board wired up. So they're wired in properly now. The points are working, apart from one over there. They're all DCC controlled now. I don't know if you can see it, but I cut out the hole for the TMD for the West Hill Wagon Works kit to go in there. As I was saying, I got a problem with this point here. It's changing, but the priority of the frog isn't changing. So I'm going to have to see what the problem is there. Are you going to Saturday? If you're talking to me, I'm going to be there both days, Saturday and Sunday. Or well, I go in there Friday to offload and set things up for the Saturday and Sunday. Notice Model Rail Scotland is going to be in March next year for 2026 for 1 year only. Ooh, I might see if I can actually get to it next year, because it's a show I've always wanted to go to and I've never been able to make it. So I end up rummaging through the vacuum cleaner for empty in the bin. Oh, I don't know vaccines, but I've seen a few people paint their own, and I've got some plywood, so I thought I'd give it a go. Even so. Yeah, I mean, all I do with my backboards is I got, I think it was in Pound Stretcher, you know, they do those tins of paint, and at the end of the season, they cut them down to half price. So I got either 2.5 or 5 litre tub of sky blue, they called it, for like a couple of quid. And I use that for painting all my back scenes, just have a blue back scene. I haven't tried putting any clouds or anything on it. 3 to operate Inver and Mark to talk to people. Yeah. Well, Leslie, you've seen Inver on operation, and you've seen my daughter running around behind me operating it while I'm chatting. Oh, Anthony's in the house. How you doing, Anthony? Hanging out with Joyce at her doctor's appointment. Regular checkup. Oh, that's good. Okay, everything checked out. Hi, Joyce. Charlie Chadwick sang the praises of Motherwell, Scotland when he went. Yeah, let's see, he got interviewed for Scottish TV as well. He was on the news. I thought it was February, but it's 27th, 28th, and 29th of March, 26. I better book a hotel and flight. No, this Saturday to St. Columba's. Oh, is it the... No, I won't be this Saturday because I'm in Dublin. I'm birthday weekend treat for my missus. It was her birthday last Friday, so we're having a night away. Oh, it's raining now. I couldn't see it in the dark. It's been raining here since about 2:30. Really heavy. Yes, to say, I put in a request for a holiday in that week, so it should be better weather in Scotland, hopefully. Motor Railway, Andy. Good evening, Andy. How you doing, sir? I'll try and get this year. Yeah, I think the only show I'm going to be over for this year is going to be the Worley show. I was toying with the idea of maybe doing one day at Worley and one day at Getz if they're on the same weekend, which I think they are. Miss Marcus, second-hand rain. Looking forward to Worley this year. Well, I thought Worley was quite a good show last year. You won't miss anything. It's only a few. Right. No, you won't see me at Motherwell Crew because, as I said before, that's the week we sort of booked with all my family to go on holiday. So we're going to be probably away somewhere. Which is unfortunate because I wanted to go, but I don't think I'm going to be away somewhere because like last September we had to pick a week because my boys got exams this year, the Leaving Cert, same as the UK A-levels or the Scottish Highers. So his last exam is around the middle of June sometime, so we thought the week after that we'd keep it free because I've got other ones at college and working, and it's just to say, book this week off, we're going somewhere because we haven't had a big family holiday for about 4 or 5 years now. So we just want to have a week away, all of us together, having the crack. I enjoyed our 4 hours at Worley. Yeah, it was fantastic to meet you, Anthony. I was hoping to get over to the States, but I think it's going to be 4 years before I go over. Yeah, it was brilliant. Still kicking myself for not taking photos. Yeah, I didn't actually take any photos or any video or anything. I meant to. We could have a weekend crew. Yeah, my kids. Yeah, I know how that would go down. I was trying to swing it that we could go, to the north of England. There's all these things we could do and stuff like that. And there's York. There's a big museum there we could go to. But no, it didn't fly. Okay, hi, take care. Speaking of motor, I requested the week off for that. Comes to the Shropshire Boot Boys will help you out. Oh dear. I wish they could sort out dates for that, because choose shows like that seems a bit silly. Yeah, the problem with the Worley show, it's not Worley who choose those dates. It's the museum that says you can do this weekend because they've other stuff booked over other weekends. So it's not Worley's doing, it's the museum. I only get 16 days more. You get the bank holidays off. Oh, really? Five weeks and 2 days. That's good, Simon. Crew is only 3 months away. Crew is only 30 minutes from the best place in England, the Peak District National Park. Only heard about pay rise today as well. Ooh, getting a pay rise, Simon. Sure, you're earning big bucks on YouTube anyway, Simon. You won't need that job. I get 365 days in theory, but very little time is free. I uploaded and released the video, and it says one person mentioned Drake. I never mentioned Drake, not even the feathered one. Really? Currently on 1204. Everything's still running. Everything on the lower level still running. Yeah, it's 37's going around. 25 still going around. It's quite good that, because I didn't do anything to the lower level. I haven't even cleaned the track or anything, and they just put locos on it and they just ran. There was a solder joint that dried up down that end. I had to just resolder, but other than that, it all ran. That 25 does not like going over the double slip. It just sounds like it's. Bogey Joe, how you doing, Bogey Joe? What's the crack? Not a lot of crack here, mate. Just playing trains. Yeah, it's the minimum wage. Companies will get away with paying the minimum wage. It's 28 days. I include bank holidays and a few days off for Christmas to New Year. And I work for 6 months, then have holidays around June. Right. What I'm using is I am using the Gauge Master Prodigy 2. If I find a camera with it on. That there. I've got the Wi-Fi module, so I can use a tablet or an app on my phone to control it as well. Very good system. Before that, I used the Hornby Railmaster, which was okay, but this is night and day. So much better. Works so much better. The Wi-Fi adapter. I didn't bring my tablet with me today. It's in other rooms, but that makes it so easy to control as well, because with the Wi-Fi adapter, you use the tablet. It's really hands-free, so you can walk around. Oh, Pete, Hermitage Road just been running a new loco. How do locos get from the upper and lower level? If you can see this line at the front, that starts over here and it works all its way around, coming up there, back around, and joins the upper level here. You can see that. So just here. So no, it's not the magic hand. I haven't actually tested it all yet. Before I'd done the upper level, obviously this worked coming all the way up, but I haven't actually ran any trains around. I need to take everything off it. What I use for testing usually is my A-class, because it's quite heavy. It's got Stay Alive in it. So if there's any dead spots or bit track, dirty track, it tests to make sure everything runs and everything's okay. And then I can put some other locos on it just to make sure everything else works. Okay, Flymo, take care. You rest and relax, mate. Grateful idiots. Yeah, companies are like that, Matt. Oh, look what we're doing for you. Yeah, you're doing it because you have to. You need to get a room like yours to build a bigger layout. If I was allowed this full room, there would be a massive layout going all the way around it, not this modular thing. I don't know how long you've been with me, Tim, but what, a year and a half, 2 years ago, we moved into a house and I converted the attic, had a lovely big space, 40 foot long, 14 foot wide. That I was building my layout in, then we moved house. What I'm actually thinking about doing now is actually getting a 40-foot shipping container because we've got room around the side of the house here to put it. And I'm just waiting on a mortgage advisor to come back to me to what we can buy and can't buy, because chances are we'll be moving again in a year or 2 years possibly, or we'll buy this place. I don't know. And that's sort of making me hesitant because I just don't know what we're doing. I don't want to start building. Yeah, a shipping container can be moved, but what would we buy somewhere that the shipping container doesn't fit? So yeah, so I'm settling for this at the moment, slowly building this. This is modular. I was actually thinking of ripping all this up and starting again because I'm not 100% happy with it. And I'm like, oh, do I, don't I? So over the next couple of weeks, so don't be surprised if you come onto a live stream and this is gone. I am thinking about it, but we'll see. I'm not going to make a rash decision. I'll think about it over the next couple of weeks. I don't know if I didn't know any better. Sounds like Donald Trump comment. Donald Christopher. Good evening, Christopher. I just caught your video there before I came on. That was a nice Markland wagon you got there. Try kicking and screaming more like. Simon, have you had any problems with your videos now? YouTube balances the sound to its own notion of balance. All mine are almost impossible to listen to. Well, you mean one of YouTube's improvements? Charlie, Partick Hill Station. Good evening, sir. Home for a walk. Big ice snowstorm passing through this weekend. Ooh. Experience is saying quite envious of the size. Well, it's 12 foot by 7 foot. It's made up of 3 modules down this side of 4 foot by 2.5 foot, The same that side, and then 2 pieces either end, 2 foot by 2.5 foot, completing it. And it's on 2 levels. And I've learned a lot doing this because I never built a modular layout, and I've learned so much building this, which is kind of why I want to rip it down and start again and improve it. Yeah, because I made some mistakes, and I'm finding a few problems now, and I'm like, oh, yeah, if I fix these problems, so I don't know. I don't know whether I can fix these problems so it's sturdy enough, or whether I have to rip it up and start again. Going to be a Grateful Idiot, Grateful Dead. The camera to your right between the fork. I'll take the autofocus out just because every time I try. Hang on, which one are you on about? Top left, right, lower right? Oh, is that the one that's at low level? Is that doing autofocus? Because they shouldn't be, but I've had this problem with StreamYard over the past couple of weeks. It stopped working properly in Chrome. Then it stopped working properly in Firefox. And then it stopped. Now I'm using Microsoft Edge. Lower right. You see, that shouldn't be on. Let me just bear with me. Check the settings, camera. There's nothing in there to switch the autofocus off. I've changed some settings. See how that improves it, or doesn't. All right, where was I? Yeah, shipping container, because obviously that's 40 foot by 8 foot. So I'd cut a door in the middle, so you'd walk in the middle, and you'd have a helix either side of you, and then it would go all the way around the shipping container, because then I'd have space for all my stuff. It'd also double as storage for my tools and everything like that. It wouldn't be just purely for trains. Moorman, good evening. How are you doing? Never thought of anything like that to house a model railway. Yeah, the reason I'm thinking, because I've seen a couple of conversions, you can put racking around in it, insulate it, have it up off the ground, insulate all the inside. So although it's 8 foot inside, by the time you do the insulation, it'd be about 7.5 foot. Good lighting in it. Paint the whole of it just white, because that's when I've done the attic conversion. That's what I've done in there. Oh, excuse me. That's that burger fighting back. LED strips down the center, and with everything white, just for seeing everything and filming, it just made it so much better. Boogie Joe, also hello to everyone who said hello. I'm bad at multitasking as I'm on AnyRail 7, designing the layout over and over. Yeah, in fact, I was on AnyRail. I find AnyRail really handy for, especially when you're doing something with point work or something, and you're not sure how much space you need. You put all the points together, and then you can work out the space it'll take up. It's a really, really useful tool. They say balance the sound, so any noise you have edited down, they make loud when people's conversation. Oh my God. The problem I have, the couple of videos I've done, I didn't have my mic set properly, so you can hear my breathing on it. So you're like Darth Vader. If I could turn back time, you would remove the track. Did Rob show you that message I sent him? I was in here working on the layout with my playlist on YouTube, and that came up. Like, it's just a random playlist that YouTube creates a mix for you. And most of it is the music I like. Iron Maiden, Guns N' Roses, Ghost, Nightwish, all the sort of stuff I usually listen to. And then Share, If I Could Turn Back Time, came up in the middle of it. And I was like, is that from all the comments? Is Google picking that up? Worse than that, the creator has no option to stop only viewer. Oh. Are the Gauge Master good? I think the Gauge Masters are excellent. Their DC controllers are excellent. I changed all the ones in the museum for Gauge Master DC controllers last year. Fantastic, work really, really well. Really happy with this Gauge Master DCC system. I think it's fantastic. It works really well. No problems with it. It's quite simple to use once you learn how to use it. It was on your right and you turned away. Oh, where did that derail? Anyway, there are no bulb computer types here. Grace, the reason they've done it is because they're trying to be helpful. YouTube, all their updates work really well. Yeah, just had to check that one. No, I do wear a mic when filming. Like the open frame method. Yeah, it's modular for exhibitions, hopefully. I'll say I might just rebuild it. Trains Mark 2 or Fine Mark 1. Right. So they actually turned the voices up. Let's do it, Brian, and keep starting again. Oh, Charlie's off to a train swap. Yeah, I'll be at Bangor. I'm bringing the Inver layout and a couple of other layouts to Bangor, so I'll be there. I think Valerie's going as well. Tom will be there as well because he's going to give me a hand, aren't you, Tom? Oh, Brian Finnerton's going to attempt a live stream next Saturday direct from YouTube. What could possibly go wrong? Time to leave StreamYard. Yeah, it probably is. I need to get another computer and set up OBS on it and use that to run all the different cameras. So I did use it before, but StreamYard was just so easy to use and it worked. So that's just why I was using it. Yeah, so I might, and then at least I wouldn't have the duck up in the corner. Because the other thing is they put their price up from 25 quid a month to 45 quid a month. And I was like, I'm not paying that. Not too bad times. It was worse when both trains went past the same time and I couldn't decide which to focus on. Right, okay. How would you heat and cool it? Well, this is Donegal, so you wouldn't have to worry about cooling it. It would just be heating it. And if it's insulated and everything, just a small heater in there would keep it warm. Because it was the same in the, just a couple of little heaters just to switch it on half an hour before I go out, just to warm it up. And then I'd keep one of those like frost heaters, the low watt heaters that just keep the temperature above freezing. She hasn't mentioned yellow dress yet. Are we going to get Brian to wear the yellow dress? Send it down to him, Grace. Any rail is good. I've used Scram as I've used Scram as well. She younger Sarah, bear in mind, 24 and have an older soul. I never said what color dress you should wear, Brian. Any color is fine. Go get the matching handbag and shoes and everything as well, Brian. Get the makeup done. Shouldn't affect you, Mark, but it might in an exhibition. Yeah, I just imagine that with all the background noise and filming, trying to. You always get people talking as you're filming layouts. I think it's for the majority of YouTubers who sit and spout rubbish for hours on end. Oh, Brian's gone down 2 subs. I love how you have a mix of both British and Irish stock. Always loved the Class 37s. Yeah, the Class 37s. Yeah, 137 running around there, one on the lower level, and that's another Class 25. Yeah, that's as people will say, rule 1 of model railways: run what you want. I've got an Irish loco rail pulling UK coaches. You know, Irish Rail's 5'3". Has I've had one camera go down, I think. No, I'll just carry on. I think I'm still live. Yep, seems to be back. Sorry, everything just went black on my screen there for a minute. I find the gauge master system easy for programming trains, but for my digitracks for running. Yeah, personal choice, yeah. Big increase for not even a better service. Yeah. Nice to get to know. Yeah, well, if you see me there, come up and say hello, Joe. We're a friendly bunch. So where are you? Yeah, as Maura says, where are you based? I have a Gauge Master Pro, which I mainly, so I could use set routes. Yeah. And a big humidifier. Well, I would put a couple of vents on it. Oh, you're in Newry, all right. Maura is down in Kerry. Oh, she says, yeah, Kerry. Oh, originally Dundalk. Oh, I didn't know that, Maura. Get color tights to match too. And my Princess Raw DCC tuning with a DC Princess Little new line now. Right, hang on. I'm just going to take that coach off because it's derailed a couple of times now. The wheels don't look dirty. I'll check the back-to-backs on it later. Where are we? All cameras showing, okay. Yeah, the screen in front of me just went black. Oh, it's getting to that time of the evening. The trains have had enough. Just got to keep going for another 20 minutes, guys. It's not the subs, but viewing hours that seem to be important. Yeah, once you get to 1,000 subs, after that, subs don't matter. It's all about engagement. So people watching, hitting the like, commenting. That's what it's all about. In real life, that Irish bloke would be dragging Mark III coaches across the sleeper and past. Yeah, it would be, yeah. Although British Rail did sell some Mark IIIs to Irish Rail, and they put bogies on them, because there is some pictures around of like them going around with British Rail colours on them. So that might, well, probably not Virgin or what's that, Great Western. But if you had the blue coaches on there, you could say it would be prototypical of what once was pulled in Ireland. From Dundalk, live in Kerry. Huh. It must be quite a drive to. Are you going to try and get to Bangor more, or is it too far for you? Because it's like one from one corner of the country to the other. I suppose we went straight up the motorway to Dublin and then motorway up from, yeah, I suppose from, was it from Cork? It's all motorway to Dublin, and then there's no junctions at all because they built the last flyover there not so long ago, around the M50 and up the M1. All right, once dated a girl from Kerry. Kerry is far from everywhere. Yeah, but at least you got a train. Okay, you can get the train to Tralee. Donegal is further from anything because we've got no transport up here. The Bellman luxury Irish train is currently being rebogeyed to run in England. Yes, it is, yeah. I don't know who thought that was a good idea to have it over here. And the price of it, because I thought, oh, wouldn't mind going on that. And I've seen the price. I was like, nope. What's with all the different chat name colors? Well, blue with the spanner means they're a moderator. So they can post links and that sort of thing. And they keep an eye on the chat. Anybody who's up to no, they kick them out. And thank you very much, moderators, for your help. And the green ones are channel members. And again, thank you, my channel members, for your support. It's very much appreciated. And hopefully you approve of my rock cutting. Oh, you're gonna try and get to Bangor. Oh, it'd be good to see you up there, Maura. You're gonna stay overnight? There's a Premier Inn up there, which is not too bad to stay in. Oh, there we go. Yeah, blue are moderators, green are channel members. There we go. I'll stay on the good side. 6,000 for a 3-day trip. Wow. Yeah, it was something like that when it was over here. And I was like, oh, I'll go on that. And it was like, lift the price. I went, no, I won't. Like, I can take my whole family on holiday for that, not just one person. The grey ones are the great unwashed. I'll stay at home with my mum and don't talk. Yeah, of course, yeah. Blue are certified insane and the green ones have a criminal record. I'll say I'll keep going to 9 o'clock, so another 15 minutes or so. I'll say if you've got any questions, pop them into chat. Anything you want to know about model railways or my layout or anything. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and share the stream and all that good YouTube stuff. Both sides are the good sides. I'm not going on a 3-day trip for 6,000. That's insane. Yeah, it is. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's a lovely carriage. It's very well done out and everything. But really? Like, I would like to do the sleeper train from London to Scotland. Like, that's 400 or 500 quid, I think, for a double room when I was looking at it. But, you know, you would stretch to that for a one-off treat sort of thing. But mind you saying that, sometimes I've looked to book tickets last minute on a train in the UK and it's been up like 300 quid. And I'm like, what? Oh, well, I guess I'll just drive them. I'm taking the blue pill. I don't want to leave the simulation. Lemon Station, Graham. Good evening, sir. How are you doing? They're making. Are they really making Matrix 5? Oh. You're looking from here, Holyhead to London, 90 quid. If you don't do the seat and sleeper, it's cheaper, but if you don't get any sleep, but are bringing your sofa. From all accounts, there's no guarantee you can get the Cardi sleeper double bed, and the room better current is tight. Yeah. Yeah, so I'd fancy doing that. Flying into London, getting the train up, then going on the Jacobite that goes over the Harry Potter viaduct. Everyone will know what I mean by the Harry Potter. I can't remember the proper name of it. I've done the sleeper, Glasgow to London, the old sleepers before the new Mark V. Wasn't a great experience, if I'm honest. Yeah. One of my dreams is to do the Interrail through Europe, just backpack and get a flight home from Eastern Europe, Asia. Yeah, it's something I would like to do. Glenfinnan Viaduct, yeah, that's it. Thank you, Simon. For 500 quid, I'd want a trip on a flying Fort Anglia. I was warned off the sets, apparently often used by drug mules heading to Scotland. Really? I did the sleeper train from Paris to Barcelona, fabulous trip. I was a regular on the Strand where like I've done the Holyhead to Bristol a good few times. Used to have to change at Crewe and then again at Birmingham New Street. You know, when you used to get a ferry train ticket, 50 quid from Sligo all the way through to Bristol. Hell of a journey. Takes a good 18 hours. Took an overnight sleeper train from Seville to Barcelona. It took 12 hours to get stopped a couple of times. Leslie, you need to pick better friends. Yeah, what sort of people are Leslie hanging around with? That's the last of the juice gone. The Night Riviera sleeper was decent, slept more on that than the Caledonian. Ah. How would you say our Irish rail network, Ireland, Northern Ireland, compares to the rest of Europe? Well, you go to any major city, whether it be London with their underground and their rail connections. Like I've been to Paris, the rail system through Paris and the metro and everything like that, fantastic. The Barcelona, I was there last September. Again, another fantastic rail system, metro system. Ireland, you want to go anywhere, whether it's by bus or by train, you've got to go via Dublin. You know, if I want to go from Sligo, my nearest train station this side of the border, to say Cork, I got to get a train to Dublin, then back Dublin to Cork, because the Western Rail corridor is mothballed, supposed to be reopened, but hasn't yet. So it's terrible. And as well as that, the trains don't run at convenient times. Like the example I used to quote a lot of the time was the train that went to Rosslare to meet the ferry. The train would leave Rosslare when it's seen the ship coming over the horizon. What use is that to anyone? I've done the sleeper Vancouver, Montreal, Halifax, Chicago, Oakland, Portland, Chicago. So I'd love to do some of the trains in the States or Canada. But don't get a seat on the Night River sleeper. You get no sleep on it. I can't really sleep in a seat sitting up unless I'm really, really tired. I have to be let down to go to sleep. Unless I'm sitting down watching one of Brian Finnerton's videos and, you know, out like a light. I don't mean that, Brian. I think Night River does get good reviews. Yeah, Dublin seems to be a chokehold, although the new Dart looks brilliant. Yeah, the new battery-powered Dart. I've seen some videos of it. They've been testing it at night the past couple of months. Amtrak sleepers are much cheaper than Vietnam. Swiss Rail is the best. I've been on. Punctuality links with bus and other trains, excellent. Yeah. See, when that works and it works all together, it's fantastic. But I don't know. Some people just don't seem to have joined up thinking. I went to photograph a bridge replacement last week. Sighted across the field for an action picture. Fell flat on my face. Just missed a cow pat. Dangerous as photography marquee. Yeah. Oh, Raymond's been on Slovakian sleeper train. I would like to do a sleeper train, but the food is too posh for me. Most rooms have metro station integrated with them. Some having 3 or 4 levels. Madrid has a metro light rail. Video some fella made, he explained the junction at Connolly and how the Enterprise arriving, leaving just throws a spanner in the works. Yeah. Only a toy train should run on a battery. Well, the new Dart train they have has a battery in it, so it runs off the pantograph, but they've designed it to go, I think, up to Drogheda and possibly to Maynooth. So the last sort of 20 miles, there is no pantograph, so it runs off battery there and back, and then, of course, it charges then the battery when it's back on the pantograph. Mission accomplished, I sent someone to sleep. I'm only joking, Brian. Always wanted to do one myself. What are you on about now, Grace? What do you want to do? I says, pardon, Grace. Okay, Andy, take care. I did a sleeper many years ago, Moscow to Leningrad. It was an experience. I can imagine Soviet era trains. Enterprise services. The Fijis is expensive a la carte rubbish when you could be doing a beeline to McDonald's when you get off the train. Okay, Ewan's off as well. Take care, Ewan. Catch you again. Was the St. Petersburg subway? It's like a museum. Huh. Used to take the Mark 1 sleeper Strand route to London as a kid. Nice enough, but stopped every half hour on the way through. Scotland. Yeah. Right, we got 3 minutes to go, guys. So I'll be finishing the stream in a couple of minutes. Video out this week is on a couple of DCC bits I bought. And I got the alpha meter. I'll show you that working. I think that's out 5 o'clock on Saturday. Channel members will have already seen it. And on Sunday, I have my trip to the Casino Model Railway Museum in Malahide in Dublin, looking at the Cyril Fry collection. That's coming out on my Donegal Dad Days Out channel. So if you haven't subscribed to that, please go over there and subscribe. I've only got 45 subs at the moment. I'm trying to build that one up. Yeah, Joe, the scenic bit from Dublin down to Rosslare, where it goes along the coast around Bray Head, and that is really, really nice. It's really, really scenic, along with the section from Derry to, what's the station? Well, the sort of the first half an hour out of Derry, where it goes along the coast, it's really, really, Castle Rock. That's where it is. Often go get the train up to Castle Rock, lovely burger van there, get a nice burger, ice cream down on the beach, go for a walk, get the train back. Fantastic day out. Oh, sleeper at Edinburgh and went to McDonald's. However, did have a rough night. Didn't catch my train till 3:30 in the morning at Preston. Ooh. Right, time to say goodnight. Thanks for coming in, guys. It's a pleasure, as always, every Thursday. Enjoy chatting to you guys. So enjoy your modeling. I hope you do some over the weekend and over the next week. And I'll see you, I'm sure, out in some of the other live streams. Take care, everyone. So now that awkward minute where I just go over and hit the end stream. So as I said, thank you for tuning in, guys. Catch you again next Thursday. A couple of videos out of the weekend on 2 channels. So I will see you next Thursday, guys. Take care, everyone. Bye.